Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. We've got some more details of Fleet Week now, including the dates and some more little teasers. We've got some details of the Starlancer TAC, the TAC, and that's going to be released during Fleet Week as well. But it looks like an incredibly powerful ship for small groups and small orgs to use for mission and event running. And we've got a Alpha 4.1.1 latest sort of PTU set of patch notes. A new patch for that came out last night. It doesn't look like it's going to be released to live for this weekend that I originally thought. It looks like, yeah, maybe next week or the week after. I mean, just before Fleet Week possible. We'll talk about that in a minute. Countdown to Fleet Week. Invictus Launch Week, our annual expo that showcases the pinnacle of military prowess, returns to Area 18 on ArcCorp from May 15th to May 27th. Alongside this, we're kicking off a free fly event that grants everyone free access to download and play Star Citizen. Join us in celebrating the rich naval history of the UAE and honouring the people who dedicated themselves to protecting the Empire. Throughout the event, you'll have the opportunity to test fly the finest military vehicles, get first looks at the latest ships, rediscover beloved classics, tour an iconic Idris frigate at its spectacular vantage point over Area 18. This is a self-guided tour of the Idris as well, but there's a load more going on as well. The expo itself is on ArcCorp at the Bevic Convention Centre. You can reach that from the Area 18 transit system. Just follow the signs, basically. We know that Grey Cat Industrial will be opening the proceedings on day one with a versatile and rugged reveal, but also 15th, 16th of May, we've got Grey Cat and Aegis both headlining, both having ships and vehicles on the stage and expo. And then on the 17th and 18th, that changes to Origin, RSI, and Argo taking the spotlight. Then on the 19th and 20th, you've got Misk, Mirai, and Consolidated Outland. On the 21st and 22nd, you've got Crusader and Tumbril. On the 23rd and 24th, you've got Anvil Aerospace. And on the 25th, you've got Drake. And then the 26th and 27th is the finale. Interestingly, this shows, at least on the media we've got here, that Drake doesn't have their own defense con this year like normal. This might mean they've been officially invited to Invictus in law this time around, sharing the same hall, or it could mean that they've just forgotten to put Drake Defense Con on this little post that CIG have done, so it's possible that Drake Defense Con will be in a different hall. We'll have to wait and see. Also, typically on the finale days, you're able to rent any of the ships that were previously on display and flyable, but you can rent the currently on show ships and vehicles from the show floor any of the days that they're there. Also, sometimes in the finale they show off like armors and stuff like that, and with CIG sort of having a little bit more focus on soft classes and sort of getting these armors in game, it will be interesting to see exactly what is going on with that. We do also think that they're going to be showing off flight blades to a degree, sort of AI blades in some form. It's also possibly what the redacted thing is on the 4.1.1 build that they have yet to talk about testing. But we don't know what functionality a flight blade actually has. I mean, it might control your IFCS, your computer system for where you put your inputs, and it actually produces the thrust in the direction you want to go in. Maybe it will make you more agile, maybe it will respond faster or be more stable, or auto dock. There's a load of stuff it could do. We don't 100% know. Also did see that CIG put out a little post saying the doors of the Bevic Convention Centre will open to a remodeled expo hall, spotlighting an array of new ships, including the Misk Starlancer TAC, as well as naval-inspired classics. And talking about the Starlancer TAC, we had a behind the ships episode, like these little short, very focused episodes of what a ship is and how CIG built it, and some of the designers, their favourite parts about it. So we learnt that the TAC's coming out with Fleet Week. It's a variant of the Starlancer, the combat variant. It's got remote turrets on top. There are 4 pilot-controlled guns. The co-pilot can control some rear-facing missile turrets as well that protects the ramp. There's twin-size 5-manned turrets as well. These are pretty chunky. There's no cargo lift in this version, but it does have a ramp and cargo bay in the back for 96 SU of cargo space or a ground vehicle. It's also the exit point for the infantry that are on board, or at least one of the ways they can exit. There's a hangar up top as well that can store a Fury or 2. This was done by stripping out the separate hab rooms and then compacting the kitchen into a bunk room. There's a troop deployment area on the lower deck with armory and way for the the, I think, gantry for the troops to exit. So this has got very much dropship vibes, or at least can support that pretty well. Also, there's a medical room, which allows the ship to treat injuries and respawn players. Amazing for a ship like this. This allows you to run it as an assault vessel to run missions and events and have your players respawn there. It's the only MISC ship as well with a med bay. It looks like it's probably tier 3. Don't know that for sure. It kind of looks like having a cutlass red in the back of your ship. There's a couple of beds there. Engineering and cockpit areas are the same as the Starlancer Max. And the manned turret room is in the belly of the ship, giving access to those 2 large turrets. The turrets actually extend quite away from the ship. This is a great 4+ player mission running ship or event runner. It has everything. You can also carry a ground vehicle, another ship, team of marines, amazing assault craft, event runner for a small group or org. It was last on sale for $295 or $330 war bond and store credit respectively. It will be flyable for Fleet Week, and that ship and many, many more will be on sale during Fleet Week, but you can also try all of those for free during Fleet Week as well. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really popular ship. It does a lot of what some of those orgs and groups want to do. Go, bam, want to do some group play? Yeah, let's do an event. This is the perfect ship to all go in the same ship, but also not being too big to be unmanageable. Tell me what you think of the Starlancer TAC in the comments below and what you are looking forward to for Fleet Week. Do you think everything's going to explode? Well, actually, talking about that, Alpha 4.1.1 still on Open PTU. They've released another PTU update as well. So this isn't a release candidate, so don't hold your breath for a live build this weekend. It's possible. It's very unlikely. Bug fixes for mission notifications, progression, comms, script spawning in expo halls, which is one of the things you can actually do during Fleet Week, is hunt for script, which you can then trade in for rewards with Wicklow. The Vlakar spawning and emerging, some fixes for that, and just sort of general expo hall fixes. There are some known issues that need to be addressed before this goes to live, or definitely before it goes to Fleet Weekend, a free fly event. There is a big blocker with quantum travel and not spooling to target destinations and stuff like that. Degrading over time is the way I describe quantum travel at the moment. Bed logging in ships can break quantum travel markers as well. The Valkyrie series is missing its mounted door turrets. New Babbage issues with check-ins for medical kiosks, just constantly saying checking availability. Players don't check into rooms as well. There's infinite loading screens. Lots of issues there. Also some purchasing kiosk issues with delivery locations being missing and issues with purchasing into your backpack. It's not really in a state for release. There is really low performance around Area 18, and those quantum travel issues are just, really problematic. There's obviously a variety of those other known issues as well. One of the reasons that the performance is down around Area 18 is because there's just a load of players flying around and parking next to and in the Idris. There's no, at least at time of recording, I haven't seen a no-fly zone around there or a way of clearing up ships regularly, and you just get almost immediately so many players in an area, so many old ships, load and load of trash and ship parts everywhere, and then incredibly low frames per second. So a mixture of optimization there would be great, and a way of artificially restricting players from being in those areas. So yeah, no-fly zones, stuff like that. Potentially the Area 18 and Fleet Week stuff doesn't need to be ready for a couple of weeks, so CIG could address that in a separate PTU if they want to try and get 4.1.1 out to live before the Fleet Week stuff's ready, which sort of makes sense, or at least is a pathway for them. But they need to address the quantum travel and sort of general performance before getting a release candidate out. But yeah, I would still say that 4.1.1 will probably come out before Fleet Week, anytime over the next 2 weeks. That would be my expectation, but I'd still expect CIG to release more hotfixes during that live build almost immediately and during Fleet Week, but also probably test Fleet Week on the PTU up until Fleet Week is live. And as I said earlier, there's still something redacted to test, and that's probably these flight blades, whatever those are. We'll have to wait and see. Boom! That's it for your Star Citizen updates today. I am very excited for 4.1.1 for Fleet Week mainly as well, I suppose. Very much merging into one now, but yeah, loads of new ships and vehicles. Looking forward to that stuff. And tell me what you're looking forward to in the comments below, and if you think that they're going to have a successful Fleet Week. When do you think 4.1.1 is actually going to come out? Is there any particular ship or vehicle that you're hoping turns up? What's that? You want a NordVPN ad? Well, you've got one. you should get yourself some NordVPN. You can go to nordvpn.com/BoredGamer or use the links down below. If you want a VPN to help you with accessibility, security, and or privacy on the internet, then NordVPN has got all of that. And it's on a huge discount if you use my links. Oh, click those links. May is about fleets, lots of dogfighting, flying with friends, and once again we've partnered with the Lunar Wolves, a Star Citizen organisation looking for recruits. Maybe you might be an appropriate fit. You can check the recruitment page for them down below. But we're giving away a fleet of ships. Commenting on any of my videos during the month of May gets lots of different lucky winners. The chance to win a Constellation Andromeda, a F7C Super Hornet Mark II, a Redeemer, and a Cutlass Black. Each winner will win one of those, courtesy of the Lunar Wolves. But wait, there is more. The Lunar Wolves are also giving away an RSI Polaris with lifetime insurance to one of their new recruits. Winners of that particular ship will be selected randomly from eligible org signups, but the rest of those ships, they're given away on my channel entirely, so you just need to comment on any of my videos to be in for a chance of winning. Lunar Wolves welcome all who share their passion for adventure and love of Star Citizen, and you can find out more about them on the lunarwolves.org webpage as well. If you would like to further support the channel, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that sort of good stuff. We've got join buttons under videos that help support the channel as well. You get some exclusive videos that are going out now. They've got Patreon, which basically does the same. We make daily Star Citizen content here, and that's partly due to the people that go the extra mile and help out the channel. I hope you have a fantastic May, a fantastic Fleet Week, and a great Star Citizen Alpha 4.1.1 experience.